Shalom, everybody, and welcome to ReligionWinked TV. Now, listen, my spiritual ears stand. Yes, hey guys. So, YouTube's election to do this to you. If you happen to be doing this in your videos, they have the option to remove videos if you are doing this. And if you want to know what that is, please stay tuned. All right, so I got an article sent to me from The Verge through Smart News, and they are basically saying that YouTube is opting to take down your videos if you are doing this. Now, we know the 2020 election just, popped off November 3rd. There was a lot of controversy about it. So I told a lot of you people, just stay out the way and let America do what it do best. And that's destroy its own people. Okay. And the election was going to do that. All right. So with that being said, a lot of people went out and voted. They either voted for Trump, they voted for Biden, right? And then some of us just said, we ain't got no demons in that fight. Let them do what it do, which is destroy, kill, steal, and destroy, right? Anyway, so basically what's going on, YouTube has that I cannot look at natural, artificial light, but I could stare right at the sun with no problem. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this channel. And I'm telling you, YouTube is going to remove your videos if you choose to do this, okay? So to any content creator, any YouTuber, anybody that knows somebody that is and am and was and is to be, let them know that YouTube is going to start removing your videos, okay? Now, according to The Verge, and the purge that just went on through the American politics this past election season that's still going on to today. And YouTube is involved in this battle, y'all. So I'm telling you, be careful of what you post going forward, all right? Because according to The Verge and the purge that just went on in America, YouTube will now remove videos disputing Joe Biden's election victory. So YouTube's election is to remove your videos. They elect to remove your videos if you denounce Joe Biden as King Saul, the new president-elect. And the Lord told you, if you keep choosing these people to be your ruler, what's to come, right? He gonna consume you and your rulers, right? So YouTube is now being consumed because people are telling YouTube, take those videos down. You got way too many content creators out here saying Trump won and Biden lost, and that's not true. It's fake. It's fake news. It's false narrative, bearing false witness on people, right? So YouTube at one point said, no, they have a right to say that, but then YouTube has came around. I think the devil got his tail in YouTube's tail, and little butt, right? And told YouTube, take it down. It's affecting the way this outcome should come out, or should have turned out, or the powers that be should be, okay? It's affecting that. We don't need that, YouTube, and you're in the way, YouTube. And I told YouTube the other day, hell, this is the devil's damn playground. And I guess when you're on the devil's playground, you got to play by the devil's rules. And I told YouTube, the hell with you. I don't play in everybody's sandbox and get dirty, piss and shit and bugs and cum and every damn thing else these people doing in the park after dark. All right, I was like, no, thank you, YouTube. That's why my channel don't grow. Because just like these people right here, they telling YouTube, take down the videos that denounce King Saul Biden, okay? And the article goes on to say, I'm going to try to do it without my readers, but this artificial light, man, don't go with my eyes. I could look the sun dead in the nucleus for at least 30 seconds to a minute. Some people would say that's probably why I can't see now. But I'm trying to tell you, it's not that. I can see everything else when it comes to reading something other than the Bible. And I still got to read readers when I read the words on the Bible. But when I don't have no readers on and the Spirit get to talking, I see all that. And you could see it too, okay? Perception. So let's try to do this without readers. But again, that light is right there, y'all. Right there. All right. And that's crazy. So on Wednesday, according to Makina Kelly, YouTube will now remove videos disputing Joe Biden's election victory. And basically it's saying on Wednesday, YouTube announced that it will begin removing any content alleging widespread voter fraud influenced the outcome of the 2020 U.S. presidential election. So if you're making videos, like I made a video, one video saying in one of them 1,000 and 1,300 videos that there's fraud in American politics, period, against the 12 tribes of Israel. So why even go out and vote for King Saul and keep electing the demonic wickedness sitting in high places to rule over you? And now look, you can't even make a video about the fraud that may have actually taken place in all politics, not just 2020, baby. These European white men that want to sit in the commander of chief seat, they will do anything by any means necessary except love their brother along the way to sit in that seat. They've been destroying each other since the days of they ran John Hanson out the damn congregational seat, which was in the presidential palace at that time. And old George Washington come along, I believe. And then it becomes the White House. And it's been on and popping ever since then, right? You people, our people, God's people. So I don't play when it comes to American politics, but I'm do this video. And you too, when I get my 1K and get monetized, please, for the love of God, I'm telling people not to make videos, okay? I'm telling them what you is accused of not allowing people or shouldn't be allowing people to do on your platform, okay? Which is post videos saying there's voter fraud and Trump won. Okay, guys, don't do that or YouTube's going to take down your video, okay? So it goes on and saying, by the grace of God, we are reading without the readers, y'all. So maybe that was just a dependent thing, or maybe the Lord is restoring these dimmed eyes. Let me know what you think down below, guys. Maybe I need to stare in the sun a little bit more. This is one of my weird, unique abilities, though. Everybody, we all have weird, unique abilities, right? 8 minutes in. So let me get this article into you. On Wednesday, YouTube announced that it will begin removing any content alleging widespread voter fraud influenced the outcome of the 2020 U.S. presidential election, okay? In the immediate aftermath of the November 3rd election, YouTube came under fire for allowing channels to publish videos making false claims about election results. In one instance, One American News Network, its verified YouTube channel, published a video declaring that Trump won. Hear that, guys? And the election at that particular time. And it goes on to say, at that time, YouTube defended its decision to let the video stand, saying in a statement, quote, because I ain't saying this, y'all. Like other companies, we're allowing these YouTubers, these videos, these content creators' content to stay up on the platform because discussion of election results and the process of counting votes is allowed on YouTube, okay? So isn't a lot of other demonic, wicked stuff. Who the hell should be out here voting and counting votes and voting people over you that don't even want the best for you? Vote in any damn kind of way. Who wants to vote? Like, who wants to vote? I don't want to be a part of it. And if I can't vote God back in the public sector, where I don't care where people come from, if they wasn't born and raised here and take Christianity on allegedly as this, God, you could pray in school, pray over your food. They done came and ran God out the public sector. So what do you think God is doing to America? So anyway, it goes on to say, in its Wednesday blog, YouTube said that its decision to begin removing misleading election videos follows its U.S. safe harbor deadline, and that enough states have certified their election results to determine the president-elect. So it goes on to say to the one person listening, how are you? I'm trying to do this with the ring light, the glare from here in my eyes. I got my readers, but by the grace of God, I don't need them today. I got to squint, but it's all good, right? I'm still reading by the grace of God, right? It goes on to say, so, starting Wednesday, YouTube will begin removing any new content. So the old content probably could stay, but again, I will be careful about that. It's saying the old content can stay. Content that, reference voter fraud, says Trump is the winner, not Biden. They're actually supporting Biden here. This article is from The Verge, and it's saying if YouTube has the right and will begin to remove videos that denounce Biden as president-elect. So it goes on to say, any content that misleads viewers about the outcome of the 2020 election. And I told you, politics in general is a fraud, okay? And there ain't no real good outcome when you got two people pandering the black community and those thereof to sit in a seat that's wickedness seated in high places. Let's call a thing what it is. A spade a spade. Can't be giving these demons and devils this kind of attention, y'all, for 500, 600, 700 years now, and 2,000 years waiting on Christ to come and wait and counting. Ain't nothing changed. America's been trying to bring Babylon, the old great Babylon. The mystery of Babylon is America, and it needs to fall. But the black people, the fundamental black people, this is our country. This is where we come from, besides being, our ancestors, slavery and whatever. But we need to let America fall. That's the only way you're going to get a real new world order. Once you bring the devil down to his head is already crushed. So ain't much talking to the devil. But once you bring him down to your eye level where you could look him dead in the tail and say, you know what? What you've been doing is dead ass wrong. Your politics is fraudulent. The people who run for politics and the people you pander for your vote every 4 years is becoming more fraudulent than anybody because we don't want to tell them no. We don't want to resist this wickedness. Where every time somebody goes to sit in the White House is some kind of controversy, is some kind of argument, it is hanging ballots and chads and your kids come up on drugs. It's worse than the ghetto. It's worse than the hood. We hear all their business. Just for them to sit in the commander of chief. And Paul said in the Bible, he was the chief of sinners and they relatives. The white Paul is. The other Paul that said he was a Roman. Then the other Paul said he was a Benjaminite and the Jew. That's our brother Paul, the one that stood with us. But the Paul that became a Roman may still be out there roaming it up in these streets, okay? Destroying God's people. Anyway, a couple more paragraphs here and we done, guys. It basically goes on to say, YouTube's announcement follows a series of lawsuits. And somebody need to sue the American government and the people thereof. Once you can make somebody held accountable and put fire to their ass, like they making YouTube with these lawsuits, there's a lot of content that YouTube could be removing from YouTube. And I know they would try to say mine because I sit over here and talk like I do. Whatever. There's worse channels out there than mine, YouTube. But when you could put the fire to somebody's feet, I meant to say probably earlier, and make them do something. See, nobody can make the American government do anything but the Vatican and the Queen. And what they gonna make America do when America is allowing them to do what they do in Vatican and over in the Buckingham Palace? They all working together, y'all, okay? The greatest conspiracy Psalms 83 talks about. So anyway, when YouTube will let shit go as long as they want to let it go, but then when somebody take your butt to court and sue you, oh, then you want to act like and do right. That's why I said, word from the Lord here, y'all. Instead of waiting till Judgment Day before you being sued in the court of the law, or the Lord, okay, you need to go ahead and repent now. Don't wait till the lawsuit come. Don't wait till Judgment Day come. Don't wait till the Lord start to hold the fire to your feet. Do it now. Get in his good graces now, so when that day of judgment come, like the Lord told Judas Iscariot, it would have been better for you if you wasn't born. when you try to betray the Son of Man, Son of God, Word of God, Child of God, Person of God, God himself, okay? So, gotta keep it real. I don't care who platform you, who invites you to a table to sit, whether it's free or they like my channel want to put money and ads on your video when you're not monetized and you don't get none of that. Hell, that's been an indentured servant since the days of June 19th, 1865, when we no longer became a free slave, but we now a paid slave. YouTube societies thereof been making money off of us, whether we reap the benefits thereof or not, for a pretty long time, is basically what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it goes on to say YouTube is being sued, okay? Lawsuits placed by Donald Trump campaign. I wonder what them two black ladies over there on YouTube gonna do, y'all. The ones who go hard for Donald Trump. Lord have mercy. Challenging the results of the election. On Tuesday, the Supreme Court rejected a request to block certification of Pennsylvania's election results, making it nearly impossible for Republicans to invalidate Joe Biden's victory in court. Politics got to go to court. I thought your freaking vote mattered. American people, I thought your vote mattered. Why are they in court? Why are people being sued? What happened to your power? Then it got to go before the Supreme Court, who we know Trump just put somebody there a week or two before the election, right? We know the Supreme Court don't rule. We know there's a kingdom, there's a rod, there's a staff, there's an iron of judgment. There's someone with the government on his shoulders, okay? Don't let these people trip you up. And no, I'm not crazy. Hell no, I'm not crazy. I'm breaking this shit down over here like it need to be broken down, okay? You just got to have an ear to hear. All right, that was a word for somebody on the replay, okay? Now, in the post, YouTube said, and I'm doing this with thank you, Lord, with no readers. This is proof, y'all. YouTube said its election information panels had surfaced over 200,000 election-related videos and were shown over 4.5 billion times. And I did at least 4 or 5 of them. Don't vote, black people. You God said if you do King Saul again, he gonna destroy you and King Saul. And you being destroyed. They're always slapping you in your face. They're always making you think like your vote matters. You went out. Some of y'all lied and said you went and voted. Some of y'all did go out there marching in droves with masks on and voted, only for them to end up in court and still be deceptive and crooked and lying, and you keep wanting to vote that over you as your rulership? Come on, people. The Lord sent this to me for a reason. I told you I don't watch the news no more, but the shit come over your phone now. I guess it's easier to read it than watch the bullshit, because when you get to read it, you get to dissect the words that's here. All right? And that's all I do with these articles that be sent to me. So, 4.5 billion views shown. The company said that it would update these panels Wednesday, linking to electoral college results. And I told you, why didn't they say the popular vote, the popular opinion, the opinion of the people? Why is it saying electoral college here? Because that's the only freaking vote that matters. And yes, some would say the popular vote persuades the electoral college, but the gangs of the gang of America. I told you, America is the pettiest gang in the damn world. Blue or red, elephant or an ass, it's your choice. Divide and conquer all day long. And when the war break out, and like it is between white and black, who you think Biden and Trump gonna stick with? Which one of them gonna come over here and pander to you and help your community and be down with you? So, the company said that it would update these panels Wednesday, linking to electoral college results provided by the Office of the Federal Registrar, calling Biden the official president-elect. Biden calling the official King Saul. Biden called the official King Saul Biden of this modern day. Put a mask on. Take the injection. Your ass can't go to market. You can't go to work. It's the mark of the beast, y'all. And I'm beasting out of here. Peace. To get that shit off my chest. I saw that article and it just triggered something in me when it comes to American politics, when it comes to YouTube and the games they play thereof. As long as somebody can hold you accountable and make you do something, you go ahead and do it. But until then, it's a lawless ass land and ain't nobody doing what thus saith the Lord. You're watching ReligionWinked TV. And guess what, baby? My spiritual ears stand. Better believe it. Don't be on here putting no videos about the election, period, okay? If you're the 12 tribes of Israel, you keep electing King Saul over you and your peoples, we being destroyed because of it. And they're destroying other platforms, other people, and themselves, their own families along the way, just to sit in wickedness, the highest seat in the land, wickedness seated in high places. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, okay? Trying to tell y'all something.